Okay,
Okay, looks like I got it.
we are live. I am here with our wealthy goddess of the month, Cheryl Fung, who is, um, yeah, you have been so inspiring, as just watching your journey. And we were talking about this right before we started recording. And a lot of it for you has been it's like growth as a person this past year. You already had you came, well, we'll talk about your story in a second, because a lot of goddesses come into this program like fresh, having no investing experience at all. You were actually already financially free before you even came in the door. So yeah, tell us a little bit about like, why did you join the program, and and what did you get out of it this past year?
Yeah, so I found you and your program through the podcast that you did, and I am already in the multifamily long-term hold space. This is my husband and our family's strategy. And when I was talking to Monique, I'm like, I want to learn to scale. Like when I'm doing multifamily already, I want to go bigger in multifamily. And I was thinking syndication. And I was attracted to you because of the syndications that you were doing. So it was new to me. And I'm like, I'm gonna go big and syndicate and invest with other people and we all win.
Yeah.
So that was how I found you and why I joined the program.
Hmm.
Why I joined the program, I did a 3-day program, and I felt like the sisterhood was there, the support was there, and I've always loved being a part of the community, just having support instead of just floating out there by myself. So my husband and I invest we're very private with our investing and the our holdings and things like that. So we don't talk about it openly. So it's just like me and him talking about it every day, every meal. So it's different having a group of like-minded women, um, going on their own but similar mission and just being a better version of ourselves wherever we're at.
Yeah, beautiful. Um, by the way, your sound is a little bit like
Again, again,
That's okay.
we're
I can
figuring
hear
it's the
you,
mic.
but just those
Oh, so
listening, this is a
sorry.
like
It's
echo
not even there, so I can
robot.
unplug us to be the same.
Yeah,
Face the mic. Clicking the mic.
yeah. But I still hear you. Um, so do yeah, you came in pretty. It was like very seasoned, incredibly seasoned. What did you want to share and brag about what you accomplished during the program?
During the program, it was quite a journey. It was as much as what I accomplished and what I didn't accomplish that I set out to accomplish. So one of the biggest things, it's a mindset thing. I consider this an accomplishment, even though it was a detour. I found out what I don't want to do. It's something that I've always thought I wanted to do, and that was investing in senior care home and always wanted to do that. And I spent a good 6 months of the program doing that,
Yeah.
learning about it, and yeah, and at the end of it, not the way I thought I want to invest in it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you
switch
learned what you didn't want to do as well as what you did, which
what
is
I
powerful too. Yeah.
okay, trying something new. Sorry, my mic has been a problem, so my husband got me this. How is it?
Okay, can I try again?
Not good.
I think that's better.
Oh, okay, good.
The
Yay.
robot's gone away. Your robot echo.
There's an echo.
It's fine. It's gone. It was just it was like, It was like a robotic echo, but it's good. It's gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So yes, you explored a variety of things, including senior housing. Decided that was not for you. You wanted something a little more passive.
Not in the way I thought it would
Yeah.
be. I'm
Yeah.
not out of that yet, but in a different form. I'm still
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
to do it.
But you did actually do a lot. So do you want to share about
Did
what you actually did do? Yeah.
I partnered up with a coach, someone who has a lot more experience and knowledge than I have in a adaptive reuse project to turn an old building that's outlived its useful purpose
Mhm.
into apartments to provide more housing.
Hmm.
Mm.
Sound went bad again. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
It's my computer. When we tested it with my husband, like it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's fun. But anyway, keep going. So how many units is that going to be? This adaptive reuse?
Oh gosh, I want to say 39. I don't I don't
Cool.
remember. It's like 29 or 39. I haven't paid attention to it yet.
Okay.
Since I looked at it. Yeah. Yeah,
You
so
partnered with that.
I'm really excited about that to see the progression.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I did that and I invested in 3 different syndications in different industries. So that's a strategy thing too. It's my way of diversifying
Yeah.
in the syndication. So one of them is industrial, one
Mm-hmm.
of them is multifamily,
Mm-hmm.
like bigger apartment building, and
Yeah.
another one is in the hospitality industry.
Nice.
Hmm.
So 4 deals.
For deals.
Yeah. And I guess you really like got into new areas you hadn't been in before and expanded a lot.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So what have you appreciated most about being in the Wealthy Goddess program?
um, I really like the accountability piece. I am huge on that. I work at home. Me and my husband. So I really like that there is, there is an accountability group and partner that I am a part of that holds me accountable to do what I say I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just me and myself. And I have to say, I've been extremely fortunate to have like really supportive and trusting partners to allow me to do what we do
Yeah.
with that much questioning. And I think it allows me, having that accountability allows me to grow and just being truer to me as a person. Like I'm saying, I'm going to do this. I can't not do it. Too often we do that to ourselves. Mhm.
Yeah. So the accountability part. And yeah, you've been great too about being part of the sisterhood. That's one of the reasons why I'm super excited to highlight you because you're really generous in terms of like supporting the other sisters. Sounds like you've gotten support too, but you show up for sure, and you show up like physically, and you show up to support others.
Thank
And
you.
that's beautiful.
Definitely a two-way street, right? That you have to show up first.
Yeah.
I received a lot of support, and my pod sisters, you know who you are.
Mm.
And I also have people, reach out and say, "What do you think of this? I heard you were in this program. I heard you were doing this."
Yeah.
And I honestly respond like with honesty.
Yeah.
It may not be for everyone. Everyone has different goals. Um, and I speak from my experience, but I definitely received a lot of support from my sisters in the program. Yeah.
Beautiful. Um, And what's your next big real estate investing goal, life goal?
Oh, currently for real estate investing, I am researching heavily in short-term rentals.
Hmm.
In fact, I put an offer on, I just wrote an offer this morning and
Ah,
sent it off. I had an offer out last week. I didn't get it. It's just super competitive.
where are you looking?
Joshua Tree.
Okay, nice.
It's only 2 hours from me. And I'm actually also looking to Yosemite and like Three Rivers area because I love that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Joshua Tree is very doable for me.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's
amazing. Yeah, fingers crossed.
yeah, it's very exciting because that area, it's so interesting, like such a different market. Because
Yeah,
it's heavy on like tourism,
yeah,
right? So and a lot of it is land, and that's completely new to me. Like what I have to learn what it entails to put a septic in. So definitely a lot to learn.
yeah. Awesome. I love that. Well, we look forward to supporting you as you do as you move forward in that.
Thank you.
So you've been in the program. I guess it's been a little over a year. So would you recommend the Wealthy Gods program? If so, why?
I do recommend the program. I came in with a lot of like a different set of skills. Like the program has helped me through a lot of the mindset stuff, like figuring out my own goals. Like, I didn't need so much of the skills of analyzing real estate, but
Yeah,
definitely figuring out who I am as an investor and where I want to be. Because I came from, like the background of like you just work, right? You just as long as you can do it, you just go do it.
yeah,
But I think what I gained from the program is like you're a big proponent of is like do things with joy and pleasure and listen to your intuition, which
yeah,
I have not been so good about. And for newer investors who are new to the real estate investment space, you provide like a kind of, I always use the word, it's kind of like a buffet of like everything that you could do with real estate and not just like I gotta go buy a property and or I don't want to be a landlord, therefore I'm not going to invest in real estate. But there's
yeah,
like so much other strategies and assets where I'm also learning about like short-term rental is new to me.
yeah,
Um, yeah, so it's a safe space for newer investors to go and learn about the different ways and a safe space to ask questions. So I would say for goddesses already in the program or newer to the program or thinking of joining, like take advantage of it by asking a lot of questions. I didn't ask a lot of questions because I wasn't prepared to. I'm like, okay, I'm in the Q and A's that I didn't think of like, okay, where are my goals? Like it's I think that's the harder part of it, like analyzing or think about what you really need and then
yeah,
go find the answers and go get the support.
yeah.
So yeah.
You always showed up to the Q and A's, and you were there to console.
And then I was like, where did all the pre-questions come from? Like throughout the day or week and as we do the work and research, you have questions, I would say jot them all down and then bring them. I didn't do that. And at the Q&A itself, like listening to everybody's questions, but my own questions at the time, like it doesn't come up at the time.
Yeah.
So
So you can do that in the future.
yeah. Yes, have a running list of questions for Monique.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just FYI, you leave them in the Facebook group or you put them in your weekly What's Working survey, or you put them
Right,
in you put
right.
them in underneath the
It took me a
videos.
while to figure that out. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
So there are different places you can put them
for sure.
to make sure that they get answered. But yeah, so we want to be there to answer all your questions. So hopefully now you feel like, okay, I will always have the questions answered that I need.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, we're going to end with a trinity, which is a brag, a gratitude, and a desire. So, what is one brag you have?
One brag I have, like I'm really comfortable and happy being who I am.
Mm,
And it takes a lot for me to say this because a lot of times we have our own insecurities. But I think I've grown even in the past 12 months through the pandemic and all. I feel like I've grown a lot as a person in a positive way, just being a better version of myself than I was last year and being able to provide value to the people around me and bring positive energy and positivity. And I am bold enough to say this, or feeling really bold enough to say this because of the feedback I get from people around me.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's a big brag for me.
Awesome. Yeah, that's why we practice bragging. So,
Yes.
and what's one thing you're grateful for?
I'm hugely grateful to my husband and my kids' health. Um, my husband really supports me in what I do, and real estate investment is not cheap, and I can say that like the learning at times is not cheap either. Like, not to say there's no value; it's just it could be a lot of money,
Yeah.
and I paid a lot into education, and there's been times that when I change my mind and decide not to do something anymore, I feel like it's a big sunk cost, right? But he was there to remind me, was like, but you learned from it, you grew from it,
Yeah.
and it's okay. That's how we learn and grow, and we just move on. You just take that knowledge and apply it to the next thing that you're doing. So I feel like that's huge because a lot of us, well, let's say a lot, some of us don't have the support of their significant other, and then just that support itself doesn't even have to be monetary. It
Yeah.
just propels you so much farther. So
Yeah.
I'm hugely grateful for that, and my kids have been responsible responsible as 14-year-old boys can be, and give me that space while I'm doing all this learning and zooming. I did a lot of zooming and networking in the past 12 months,
Yeah.
and just for them to say, "We got it, mom. Go do your meeting. I'm just going to make myself a sandwich."
That's awesome.
That's huge.
Beautiful. And last but not least, what's one desire?
My husband and I desire to own a waterfront property soon for our own enjoyment, but for him more so than for myself, that I can see my whole family enjoying that. That would be the desire.
All right. Well, so shall it be, or so much better than you can imagine.
Thank you.
And thank you for doing this. Again, I'm really proud of all that you've done and just who you've become over this year. You really you showed up for all of it. You did all of the, we do a lot of mindset. We do some unusual things, and you're always game, always try everything, and so
Def-
it's beautiful. Yeah.
Definitely a lot of mindset. Thanks for your support. And to all my goddess sisters who have ever been there for me, had a conversation with me, thank you.
Yeah, this is sisterhood. We don't do this alone for sure.
Thanks
So,
for this
all right. Well,
opportunity.
thank you.